Hello, BookTube. It's been a really fun week on BookTube. I saw Jason Harrigan is back, and then the Bookish Bryants are coming back. I saw their announcement video, so that's exciting. And been some good stuff I've watched this week. I've been really busy. It's been getting a little cold today, but been some nice days. We've been doing some solar programming with the outside telescope at work for getting ready for this summer's, I think it's in April, solar eclipse that we'll be able to see here in Vermont. So today I finally had some time off, and I went to a charity shop, Listen, and picked up some things. The first of them here is the Iliad, and this is the Roth translation. Black spine, the older penguin, smaller size, mass market paperback size, and I have the Odyssey that goes with this. So this is really the completest set. I've read this so many times, and glad to have it. I don't know what happened to my old one. I think I probably lost it in a move. This next one is one I never read. This is one of those New York Review of Book classics, and this is Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. So I see these New York Review of Book classics. I'll usually grab them and give them a shot. So this is the fellow who wrote Augustus, and it's set in the 1870s, and Will Andrews, fired up by Emerson to seek an original relation to nature, drops out of Harvard and heads west. So sort of reminds me of the 1960s, but we'll see how this is. If anybody's read this, let me know. The next thing here is to go with my Henry James collection. It's got a little ding in the dust jacket, and this is Henry James, Washington Square. And where was this sold out of? Sometimes you can tell in these stickers. I can't tell, but I'm guessing probably Borders or Barnes & Noble. So, Washington Square, one of his more famous novels. This is a Modern Library. And when did it? This is 1993 for the special contents. And do they say when it originally came out? They do not. I'm sure it says somewhere, but so. Nice little edition here. And speaking of editions, well, this isn't editions. This is a first of what I'm hoping to be a small collection. I've been looking at these. This is a collector's library of the Civil War. This one's Memories by Fannie A. Beers. So you get the little, I think you can probably see that there. So if, here's a spine. So that they'd all look the same on the shelf. I can clean that little spot up. It has Collectors of the Civil War Library. This is a Time Life book. They're reprints, obviously. And they come with these little sheets. I gotta learn how to use the camera again, don't I? It's been so long. Endpapers. And let's see here. We got a little illustration there. So this originally came out, and it looks like 1888. So quite a while after the war, but like it says, it's memories, right? So I'm going to start collecting these. Another thing I've been doing lately, is I have been involved with BookTube a little bit, is this Dr. November, reading espionage fiction and nonfiction with a group. Something started by Mark with Book Time with Elvis, and I've been really enjoying that. I've been reading Spy Who Came In From the Cold by John le Carré, and I've reading a nonfiction book, Cash Kent. I forgot the author's name. It takes place in Asia between the Bolsheviks and a British spy, and enjoying that. So the other thing I got here was, it looks like a book club edition almost, or it's a Barnes & Noble edition. And that's Thomas Merton, No Man is an Island. Sorry about the glare there. Well-known book. And two of them I'm really excited about. I like John McPhee. I've read quite a few of his. I always find him to be a congenial writer. This one has some dust bunny things on it or something from the store. So this actually has a bookmark that goes with the book by the title. What do we got on the back here? Oh, we have also some... So Survival of the Birch Bark Canoe, or the Bark Canoe, excuse me, is one I really love. What else they have on here? Coming Into the Country. I really enjoyed that one. In Suspect Terrain. A lot of them all listed on here. So here we have it. Nice hardback. Let me see. This is about high country geology and a Rocky Mountain regional geologist. I raised that semaphore here at the start so no one will feel misled by an opening passage in which a slim young woman who is not in any sense a geologist steps down from a train in Rawlins, Wyoming in order to go north by stagecoach into country that was still very much the Old West. Really a wonderful nonfiction prose stylist, I think. I guess you would say that. Here's one I really enjoyed, but I don't have a copy, or if I do, it would be paperback, and that's Looking for a Ship. So, and this one is, this is an extraordinary tale, life aboard what may have been one of the last American merchant ships. As the story begins, Andy Chase, who holds a license as a second mate, is looking for a ship. He has convinced John McPhee to join him in his search. So, there you go. All right. And then this is a book about poetry by Robert Pinsky. Now, I read, I think a year or two ago, his book, Situation of Poetry, which I found to be really good, and I've read his poetry quite a bit. This book I've never read. I don't even know if I've ever seen it, The Singing School, Learning to Write and Read Poetry by Studying with the Masters. This thing came out, let's see, this is W.W. Norton and Company, and this came out in 2013. So let me see, we've got Frank O'Hara, Michelangelo, Marion Moore, Gregory Corso, Emily Dickinson, William Carlos Williams, Kenneth Koch, Alan Dugan, James Shirley, Edward Thomas, just page after page. I'm obviously not going to read everybody he uses as an example, but he uses a lot of them. And I find him to be a genial guide, let's say, through poetry. So glad to have this one. Looking forward to this. I'm going to have everything fall over here. So you can tell this isn't my space, so I'm struggling. And the camera isn't even right for me, but I thought I'm going to make the video even though I can't get to where I need to go. So this one here is Can You Hear Bird? And it's poems by John Ashbery. And sort of an odd-shaped, oversized thing, very square. Let's see here. And this came out, so it's Farrar, Straus and Giroux, New York, and it came out in 1995. I have not read, I know who this poet is, but I have not read a lot, so I'm really looking forward to this. And then finally, the strange purchase of the day. It's a biography of a well-known American writer, but not my favorite writer, but I have to be honest and say I haven't read a lot of his stuff. He used to be very popular when I was younger, but it's, whether I like him or not, he's important to American literature, the history of it. So I picked up a biography, Philip Roth by Blake Bailey. I've always struggled with Roth, what I've read, and with Updike and a few of that ilk. Strange little... So, but I will read it because, I mean, it's part of my job to know about these things. 2021, so it's not really that old. Illustrated. But I won't read it now. It will be probably next year sometime. I just don't have time for it. Like I say, I'm enjoying Dr. November. I've been reading what I told you. Then I'm also finishing up Volume 5 of Dumas Malone's Life of Jefferson. So I'll have one more volume to go. And then, what else am I reading? Oh, I'm reading the fourth in the Wheel of Time. And I'm about chapter 20 on that. I'm reading some other things. Oh, I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, but I've been doing that for a while. I pick it up and read a chapter here and there. So I do that a lot. And then I read a lot of essays and anthologies I have and stuff. So it's good to see everyone. Sorry about the camera. Sorry about me not knowing how exactly to line up here, but this isn't the room I normally use. We're winterizing right now, getting prepared. So I may hop around here and there, but I'll try to do a few more videos coming up. So thank you, BookTube.